I've never seen the crowd in Memorial Stadium as fired up as they were tonight for the entire event. And I hope we set a new standard tonight for football games with our fans, what they can do and the energy they can bring. The energy down there was unbelievable, unbelievable. Yeah, it's a magical night, and the people that really deserve credit are Trev, President Carter, and the governor who really pushed this. And I told Trev, I go, this doesn't happen unless you said it was going to happen, because I was, doubtful that it would work and we would get a big crowd. And here we are. And credit to the teams from Nebraska that got to participate in this. It'll be something they'll remember for the rest of their lives. Our players, it's just been a roller coaster day for them with all the things we've been doing and the interviews and the pep rally and trying to prepare for a match. I thought they did a really nice job of managing the event and the moments and the scope of this whole thing. And I think also playing beach really helped us tonight, because it was pretty windy out there and it was tough. It was really tough. And I think understanding how to play beach probably gave us an advantage tonight, just understanding the wind and how to play the wind. So what else you guys got?
Before this, you said that you really couldn't wrap your mind around what this would be like. You went through it. You did it.
Yeah.
I mean, was there a moment today that got you emotional? What was today like for you?
I've probably cried 5 times today. I'm not kidding. Several times I had to bite my lip to hold it together. It's been a very emotional day. I lost it when I saw the alumni. I mean, I hugged Brianna home, and I haven't seen her since she left here. She's been playing in Israel, and just how much that means to me. I lost it when at the pep rally today, when I wanted to read a note that Kennedy Orr wrote. I was too emotional. I couldn't read the whole thing, so I just read the last line, which is, "Coach, tonight, the impossible, we're going to make it possible." And after this beautiful note that she wrote to every one of her teammates, and that just things like that all day long.
So how did you make it through the tunnel walk? What were you thinking at one time?
I just did the radio with Lauren. She goes, "You had a smirk on your face." Yeah. She goes, "You were thinking you were the Nebraska football coach." I go, "You're right." I felt I'm leading the team out in this tunnel walk. It's unbelievable. So I'm really excited for Coach Rule to have his first tunnel walk out, because you can't describe it. It's unreal. It's unreal.
Were you able to sleep last night? Was there anything that you were stressing about logistically, or did you kind of just let it at one point just go?
I went to Zach Bryan last night, so I couldn't sleep because I was so fired up. I had his songs in my head, and so I had a distraction. And yeah, that's a great concert, by the way.
After all the hype, 92,000, you broke all the records you intended to. Did you feel pride in that? You feel glad you accomplished that? What's your reaction to see the record?
Yeah, well, there is a lot of satisfaction in that, to know, it's not me, it's a celebration of Nebraska volleyball at all the levels in this state, and we, took a chance by playing in Memorial Stadium and to go for the record and break it. So not only we make a statement to everybody else how important volleyball is here, and we want the record, but we did it to the world. And I don't think anybody ever could have envisioned that when this whole thing started. And so it feels like a great accomplishment for this sport called volleyball, played by the women in Nebraska. It's a state treasure, and we just proved it.
Coach, you remember back in 1999 when the Women's World Cup was at the Rose Bowl? That was the record in the United States.
Yeah.
But how big of a deal that was. That was the World Championship in California. This broke that. Can you put that in perspective, or do you remember watching that?
I remember it's like it was yesterday. It was so impactful seeing those women compete and their celebration afterward, and and that made a mark on women's sports in this country. And again, they showed what could be done and how big a crowd they could draw. But that was a U.S. team playing in I think it was a world championship at the time, and this is a college volleyball team, Division I college volleyball team playing another in-state Division I volleyball team and the two Division II teams. So I think this is going to impact a lot of people, and really, I mean, there's everybody from the Big Ten's here, Charlie Baker from the NCAA's here, and all these people are getting to witness history, and I just think it's going to elevate the sport of volleyball even more and put it on a great trajectory.
What did Trev and the hundreds of staff allow you and your team to experience over the last 2 hours?
What do you
What kind of experience did this give your players and give you the last 2 hours?
You have to ask them. I mean, it's been an amazing day, and yesterday too. Of course, I was stressed out about playing, and it got a little windy, so I was worried about that. But I think the biggest thing is women's sports are a big deal here, and they got to experience what the men get to experience on the same level as all the greatest football teams that have played here. We just got to experience it, and maybe in some ways even more because of how the crowd interacted and the students on the field. I think that's what also set this thing off. I mean, you're just surrounded by all these people on the field, and then you got the whole stadium part of it. I just think experiencing a big-time event in a big stadium, there's a lot of young kids there that got to see this tonight. I saw them all a couple hours before the match. I took a walk and just saw all the kids here tonight, young girls. I took about 3,000 pictures with them. That's how I know.
Final questions for Coach.
How do you feel like your team performed under that huge pressure today?
I think they performed great. I was very, very impressed with how they handled the moment. And it was not easy with the wind, trying to make those adjustments. And I thought they did a wonderful job doing it. Very proud of them.
Does that change kind of how you see this team and maybe what they can become, how they handle this moment?
I think we took a big step on this because this is as big as anything they're ever going to play in.
Does an event like today sort of show the world that you take the time and invest money in the sports, volleyball, that people will come out and watch like they did today?
No question. And we've been doing that ever since Coach Pettit started here, and then since I've been here. I'll never forget when we were in the Coliseum. He's a big architect guy, and he talked about how the buildings will shape how people feel. And in that Coliseum, all the lights and everything, all the attention was focused on that volleyball court. We tried to replicate that in Devaney, which I think we have, and it's about what's going on in that volleyball court. It's not about who's throwing hot dogs and T-shirts. It's about what is going on in that volleyball court, the level of play, the athleticism, the type of athletes, student athletes that we have that people can connect with and they feel a part of. And that's what we've tried to do. And to be honest with you, we just did that in front of 92,000 people tonight. I think we played for the person in the highest seat on that east balcony. We were playing for those people up there, and I think they felt a part of it.
All right, thank you.
Thanks.